Welcome back to RF Coins. Today we're diving deep into a dime that's in your pocket, on your desk, or maybe tucked in a drawer, the 2007 D. Roosevelt dime. Let's rewind to 1945, when President Franklin D. Roosevelt tragically passed away. His leadership and legacy, especially his founding of the March of Dimes, were so impactful that just months later, in 1946, the U.S. Mint introduced a brand new design featuring his portrait. That artist? Chief engraver John R. Sinek. His design features RFD on the obverse and the iconic torch, olive, and oak branches on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Released to the public on January 30, 1946, what would have been FDR's 64th birthday, the dime has remained virtually unchanged ever since. Wikipedia +1, Liberty, is prominently engraved on the obverse. This isn't just decorative. It's a vital statement of American ideals, paired with, "In God We Trust," and the year of minting. On the reverse, the torch stands tall as a beacon of freedom, flanked by olive and oak branches representing peace and strength. Every element carries symbolism. This dime is not just currency, it's a coin loaded with meaning. Fast forward to 2007, the dime you're holding is clad, made of 75% copper and 25% nickel surrounding a pure copper core. Wikipedia. The Denver Mint struck a staggering 1,042,000,000 of these 2007 D dimes. APMEX, Part 6, Incredible Error Finds, rare and highly collectible, but here's where things get thrilling. A 2007 D dime graded MS-64 with a rare rim cut error, a raised bump along the rim from a broken die. Sold for a jaw-dropping $710 in a 2022 Heritage Auction coin value checker. Further rare error varieties from the 2007 series, like off-center strikes, partial collar errors, or multi-struck die cap errors, have fetched up to $1,010, $645, or even $1,230 at auction, depending on the exact error type and grade. Coin value checker. Any error characteristics like rim cuts or die misalignment. Satin finishes from mint sets for grading. Go with trusted services like PCGS or NGC. For selling or bidding, auctions like Heritage or Great Collections are your best stage. Part 8, Reflective Closing, Why This Matters. At first glance, the 2007 D dime might feel ordinary, but dig just a bit deeper, and there's history, art, symbolism, and occasionally, pure numismatic gold. It's a reminder, even the most common pocket change can hold a story worth telling. OUTRO, engagement prompt. Thanks for tagging along on this epic ride through the life of the 2007 D. Roosevelt dime. If you found this fascinating, hit that like button, drop a comment, tell me what error coin or rare find you're chasing, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives with RF Coins. Until next time, keep hunting and stay curious. Ready to film? Feel free to tweak tone, visuals, or pacing to match your on-camera style. Let me know if you'd like scene breakdowns, call-to-action animations, or coin close-ups added to the script. Today, we dive deep into the 2011 U.S. dime, the Roosevelt dime, affectionately linked to liberty, exploring its history, market value, and rare variants that could surprise you. Let's go! 1. Brief history and design insight. Background. The Roosevelt dime debuted in 1946, honoring FDR due to his association with the March of Dimes campaign. Designed by John R. Sinek, it features Roosevelt's profile on the obverse and a torch flanked by olive and oak branches, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength, on the reverse. Wikipedia. The 2011 edition. In 2011, the U.S. Mint produced dimes from 3 mints, Philadelphia, P., Denver, D., and San Francisco, S., the latter for proof coins. Sell rare coins +1.2. Metal types and mintage numbers 2011 P and 2011 D. Clad. These common business strike dimes comprise copper nickel and are found in everyday change, mintages in the hundreds of millions. Sell rare coins. Cointrackers.com. 2011 S. Proof. Clad and silver. The San Francisco Mint struck proof versions. Some coins are clad while others are 90% silver in commemorative proof sets. Sell rare coins. 3. Current market value overview. Circulated clad, P/D typically worth face value, around 10 to 15 cents, Even for uncirculated condition in everyday mint state, MS, sell rare coins. Cointrackers.com +1. Uncirculated clad, MS plus certified mint state examples can fetch anywhere from $2 to $2.50. With excellent condition possibly valued at $16 or more. Cointrackers.com usercoinbook.com resheet.com, full bands, FB, varieties, coins showing clear, full horizontal bands on the torch's reverse are highly sought after. These can command premiums, up to $260 for Denver MSFB and as much as $950 for Philadelphia, Mississippi FB. Graysheet.com +1. 2011, silver proof. These carry intrinsic melt value tied to silver content, around $1 to $3, depending on current silver prices. Sell rare coins. Ucoin proof coins in excellent grade, e.g., PF69 Ultra Cameo, can range from $5 to $35 plus eBay. 4. Rare errors and collectible surprises. Error coins equals high value. A 2011 D. Roosevelt dime graded MS65 with a 40% off center strike sold for $985 at auction. Proof that error coins can dramatically outperform face value. Coin value checker, die chips and anomalies. An MS60 graded 2011 P dime with a die chip near Roosevelt's eye, creating an unusual bulging eye effect, sold for $645, showing how even small anomalies catch collector attention. Coin value checker. 5. Value snapshot, at a glance. Coin type / variation condition. Typical value range. Circulated clad, P/D, average $0.10, $0.15 MS plus uncirculated clad certified $2, $16 full bands, FB, clad MS graded $260, $9502011, silver proof $1 melt to $35 plus error, off center, die chip, etc. Graded $645, $985 plus 6. What should RF coins viewers look for? Inspect that torch reverse for full bands. This can spike a dime's worth from a few cents to hundreds of dollars. Pay attention to mint marks, P and D for regular use, S for proofs, including collectible silver versions. Collectors should always check for errors, off-center strikes, die chips, or weird minting anomalies can be gold mines. Literally, grading matters. Higher grades, MS, PR, dramatically affect value, so consider professional grading for rare finds. 7. Conclusion and call to action. We've just scratched the surface, but you've seen how a seemingly ordinary 2011 dime can hold extraordinary value if it's rare, pristine, or error-made. Keep searching your pockets, rolls, or collections. Your next treasure could be closer than you think. Host, smiling. If you enjoyed diving into dime details today, hit that like button, subscribe to RF Coins, and ring the bell so you never miss a rare coin hunt. Leave a comment with your best dime discovery, and maybe we'll feature it next time. Until then, happy hunting, coin lovers. OUTRO music fades in, roll credits. This long-form script should give your video depth, intrigue, and actionable insights, without any brackets, full of excitement, education, and value for viewers. Let me know if you'd like revisions or bullet versions for social snippets. Today, we're turning the spotlight on a modern everyday coin that might seem ordinary at first glance, but when you dig deeper, the 2018 P. Roosevelt dime, that tiny Liberty dime minted in Philadelphia, reveals a world of history, collecting quirks, and surprising market value. Join me for a deep dive that spans its past, its composition, the collectible premiums, and the current market trends. Let's go. Part 1, A Dash of History, 1936, Franklin D. Roosevelt, a beloved U.S. president, passes away. In tribute, the Roosevelt dime replaces the Mercury dime in 1946, an homage to his leadership and his connection to the March of Dimes campaign. John R. Sinek of the U.S. Mint crafted its iconic profiles, the obverse bearing FDR's portrait, while the reverse showcases a powerful trio, a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Wikipedia +1, Part 2, Design and Composition. Jump forward to 2018, the dime measures a modest 17.9 mm, weighs about 2.27 grams, and is composed of a copper-nickel clad, approximately 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel over a pure copper core. Usecoinbook.com Wikipedia. Despite being called a Liberty dime here and there, its official design remains the classic Roosevelt series. Heritage and symbolism remain unwavering. Wikipedia, Part 3, Mintage and Circulation. In that year alone, a staggering 1.193 billion of these dimes struck from Philadelphia rolled into everyday circulation across America. When a coin is that common, the likelihood of high value hinges on rarity, special condition, or minting errors. Cointrackers.com Usecoinbook.com, Part 4, Current Market Value. Here's where things get interesting. In average circulated condition, a 2018 P dime typically earns about 15 cents, sometimes creeping up to 35 cents depending on where and market flow. NGC Coin Value Checker. Straight from the mint state, it can fetch around $2, or even slightly more. Cointrackers notes up to $2.02, while USA Coin Book suggests roughly $2.47 or more for MS Plus quality. Cointrackers.com Usecoinbook.com. That's far from the staggering $0.898.947 you mentioned, but we'll circle back to that notion later. For now, here's the real deal. Condition estimated value, USD, average circulated 15 cents, $0.35 brilliant uncirculated, MS, $2, $2.50 exceptional error /FB substantially higher. Part 5, Special Varieties and Premiums. Collectors know that certain features elevate a dime's value. Full bands, FB, means fully formed, distinct horizontal bands across the torch, rare in modern dimes. They frequently earn premiums far beyond the norm, even for clad issues. Graysheet.com PCGS error coins, those with minting anomalies, can be game changers. Even for the 2018 dime, certain rare errors can push values into the tens of dollars or more, though specifics require individual assessment. Coin Value Checker, Part 6, Why you won't see $898,947 for a 2018 P dime, unless, let's unpack that eye-popping figure of $898.947. Literally speaking, it's not grounded in today's numismatic reality. Unless that specific dime is a world record, museum-grade error with impeccable provenance, such pricing isn't credible. Even silver-era Roosevelts, rare though they are, don't routinely climb that high. A typical 2018 P in MS condition sells for a few dollars, not hundreds of thousands. That said, within every ordinary coin lies the dream of an extraordinary discovery, an error, variant, or unique detail, that could unleash untold value. Part 7, SCRIPTWRAPPNG. So, what does all this mean for your RF Coins audience? Voiceover/camera script, example flow. Hey everyone, welcome to RF Coins. Today, we're exploring the story behind the 2018 P Roosevelt dime, tiny, everyday, yet teeming with history. Struck in Philadelphia, over 1.193 billion of these coins entered circulation, making them ubiquitous in your pocket change. Cointrackers.com Usecoinbook.com. In typical wear, these dimes are worth 15 to 35 cents. But stay pristine, mint state quality, and value jumps to about $2 to $2.50. Cointrackers.com Usecoinbook.com. Even better? Look for full bands or errors. These can drive premiums significantly higher. Graysheet.com Coin Value Checker. Now, if you've seen a listing claiming $898.947 for a 2018 P dime, hold on. That figure is likely a typo or misleading marketing. No known examples fetch that kind of sum, but here's the magic: every dime you handle, even a modern one, might just surprise you if you're attentive. That's the thrill. So, check your dimes, look for the shine and detail, maybe spot an FB or error, and smile at what others overlook. That's what RF Coins is all about, discoveries in disguise. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you've ever found a hidden gem in spare change. Keep hunting, and I'll see you on our next coin adventure. Feel free to expand each section, add personal anecdotes, on-screen visuals, coin close-ups, especially demonstrating full bands, or even small historical sidetracks. Let me know if you'd like shorter segments, bullet points, or another variation. In summary, average value, $0.15, $0.35 mint state, $2 to $2.50 or more premium for FB or error, potentially much higher, but still realistic. The figure $0.898, $9.47 is not reflective of actual market and likely a mistake. Let's make RF coins shine, and maybe uncover some hidden treasure. Today, we're zooming in on a dime you might overlook every day, but that's packed with hidden potential, the 2021 P. Roosevelt Liberty dime. Yep, it says sticky face value of just 10 cents, but let's dig deeper because some versions can fetch way beyond that, while most land in the 15 cents to $2 range. Ready to uncover the story and the money? Let's go. Part 1, Historical Background. In 1946, the U.S. Mint debuted the Roosevelt dime, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse and featuring a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. The design, by John R. Sinek, was purpose-built to commemorate FDR right after his passing. The Philadelphia Mint first struck this series, and it continues to be one of the longest-running coin designs in modern U.S. coinage, with only minor tweaks over the decades. Wikipedia. Fast forward to 2021, the Philadelphia P. Mint produced over 1 billion clad Roosevelt dimes, each just a dime, yet potentially more if in pristine condition or with special features. Cointrackers.comisacoinbook.com. Part 2, Specifications and Mint Detail. The 2021 P. Roosevelt dime is composed of copper-nickel clad, 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded over a pure copper core. It weighs around 2.27 g, and has a 17.9 mm diameter, featuring reeded edges. usacoinbook.com. PCGS. The P. Mint mark started appearing on dimes in 1980. Before that, Philadelphia struck dimes had no mint mark until the 1960s when marks shifted to the obverse. Wikipedia. Part 3, Market Value, Everyday versus Premium. Face value, 10 cents. That's what it's worth in daily transactions. Average circulated condition, around 15 cents, barely over face value. Cointrackers.com, High mint state, MS+, condition, up to roughly $2 or more depending on grader and buyer. Cointrackers.com. usacoinbook.com, more detailed values. A broader range from about 30 cents up to $210. Surfaces in some valuation guides for certain grades or the full bands. Variety Grays. HEET.com. Part 4, The Full Bands, FB, feature. What makes it valuable? The torch on the reverse has 3 horizontal bands, called full bands. If those bands are sharply separated and fully distinct, the dime is labeled FB, and attracts significant collector premiums. Graysheet.com. Cointrackers.com, for the 2021 P. Roosevelt dime FB, PCGS recorded an auction sale of one graded MS68 FB, uncirculated, top grade, that went for $98 back in 2022. PCGS. That's nearly 1,000 times face value. A jaw-dropping return if you had one stashed in a mint roll. Part 5, Error Varieties and Oddities. Most 2021 P dimes are common, but errors can turn a dime into gold. According to coinvaluechecker.com, error types include die chips, rim damage, die cracks, lamination flaws, and more, which can raise values for collectors. Coinvaluechecker. For instance, a dime with striking die chips on both obverse and reverse is listed on eBay for around $5 to $7, still more than the 10 cents face, but depending on rarity, can go much higher. eBay. Part 6, Why Oversized Gigantic Values Exist in Other Dimes. Let's zoom out for context. Some US dimes can fetch into hundreds of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. 1919 S. Mercury dime, MS66, full bands, sold for $132,000. The Sun plus 1.1975, no S. Proof Roosevelt dime sold for $456,000, only 2 known to exist. The Sunday 1968, no S. Proof Roosevelt dime, circulated, but truly rare, sold for $45,600. The Sun. This illustrates how rare design features, mint mark anomalies, and condition can skyrocket value, far beyond what a standard 2021 P can command. Part 7. What you should do, tips for collectors and viewers. Check your change, even everyday dimes can surprise you. Examine the reverse torch bands. If they pop as full bands, set it aside for grading. Spot errors, look for die cracks, chips, lamination flaws. These can attract niche collectors. Grade your coin. Mint grading, MS, FB, dramatically influences value. Use multiple sources. Compare USA Coin Book, Coin Trackers, Gray Sheet, PCGS for a balanced estimate. usecoinbook.com, cointrackers.com, graysheet.com. Conclusion and call to action. There you have it, 2021 P. Roosevelt Liberty Dime, from everyday pocket change to potential treasure. Most of these dimes will be worth only 10 cents to a few dollars, but if you've got an uncirculated FB or an error variety, you could be holding something special. So grab those dimes, inspect them closely, and maybe stumble across a little unexpected fortune. If you enjoyed today's deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe to RF Coins for more coin history and treasure hunts, and comment below what your most surprising coin discovery has been. Until next time, keep stacking those coins, and keep your eyes sharp. RF Coins thanks you for watching. Over and out. That's a complete and richly detailed script with integrated history, specifications, valuation insights, and collector guidance, all presented in a flowing, engaging narrative without any brackets. Let me know if you'd like this structured into timestamps or with visual cue suggestions. Today, we're unlocking the secrets behind the 2023 P. Roosevelt Dime, sometimes called the Liberty Dime, by mistake, spotlighting its background, mint info, modern-day worth, and why, even at just 10 cents, this coin has collectors paying attention. Let's jump right in. Part 1, Coin Backstory and DSIGN Year and Mint. Introduced in 2023 and struck at the Philadelphia Mint, earning the P. Mint mark. Usecoinbook.com. Composition: clad coin made of copper nickel, 91.67% copper with 8.33% nickel, diameter 17.9 mm. Weight 2.27 g. Usecoinbook.com. Design heritage: portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt by John R. Sinek on the obverse. On the reverse, the iconic torch flanked by olive and oak branches, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. Usecoinbook.com. Part 2, Mintage and RRITY. Over 1.41 billion coins produced at Philadelphia in 2023. A high mintage meant for mass circulation. Usecoinbook.com. +1. With such a large production run, standard examples remain common. But that doesn't mean they're dull for collectors. Part 3, current market value. Circulated condition, worth slightly above face value, usually around 15 cents. Cointrackers.com. Coin value checker: uncirculated/MS level, mint state values climb, typically $2 to $2.50, especially in MS plus grade. Usecoinbook.com. Cointrackers.com. 65 grade, high grade uncirculated. Some estimates reach $3 or more in value. Silveracyclers.com. Top tier graded coins. For MS 66 full bands types, values around $15 to $22, with some top tier graded pieces selling for up to $22. Coin value checker: PRT4. Special and error varieties. Full bands, FB rare variety with fully struck horizontal bands across the torch, scarce and commands premiums. Graysheet.com. Minting errors, die chips, cut errors around FDR's face or reverse details, can add collector interest and value. Coin value checker: possible doubling, e.g., on date or lettering, may raise value further if authenticated by grading services. Coin value checker: PRT5. Why coin lovers care. Even for a 10 cents PAC: accessibility, easily found in circulation or rolled sets, perfect for beginner collectors or budget sensibilities. Potential for surprises: with billions minted, most coins are ordinary, but rare varieties or graded specimens can be hidden gems. Price versus collectability balance: a modern coin that remains inexpensive, yet holds room to grow in value with condition or rarity. Numismatic storytelling: dizzying coin history connects us to past minting practices, artistry, and the value of detail. Part 6, RF Coins tip sheet for your VIEWS. Check condition closely. Higher grades equals exponential value rise. Use a loop to inspect. Full bands, die cracks, doubling, or other anomalies. Consider grading coins with PCGS/NGC to maximize resale or collectability. Document your findings. Photograph both sides for verification later. Stay updated. 2023 is a fresh release. Values and demand might evolve. OUTIRO. Warm, enthusiastic call to action. And there you have it. Our deep dive into the 2023 P. Roosevelt, Liberty, dime. From its origins in our pockets to its potential hidden worth, this humble coin packs a lot of story and excitement. If you found a standout specimen or error in your collection, let me know in the comments below. RF Coins wants to spotlight your discoveries. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more numismatic explorations. Until next time, keep those coins turning, and stay curious. Feel free to expand any of these sections with anecdotes, visual insert prompts, or channel-specific branding. Let me know if you'd like variations, e.g., shorter cuts, highlights only, intro/outro sequences. You've reached the maximum length for this conversation, but you can keep talking by startin'.